feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
All right, let's move on for a second. Have you seen the boy? The boy has been back outside. Back outside, boy. Indeed he is. If you don't know, Drake has been outside recently. He had a Nocta retreat that was in the New York, New Jersey area. And if you don't know what that is, basically Nike, who supposedly had paid for the suite at the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, I mean the World Cup that he went to, a part of all that dealings was that there was a bunch of subsequent parties and a weekend or a couple of days, a retreat, so to speak, that Drake was to host. I'll show you Nocta retreat. You'll see like some pictures of like other people that were there. Like, for example, they did an event, some paddleball event. There was also, you'll see a bunch of pictures of other people that were there. For example, I think KD and them were there at a time. Yeah, right here. So you had Sexy Red, you had Central C, you had, I think this is Devin Booker, and then you have KD. And yeah, everybody was there. Now, he had a party last night with, if you don't know these guys, these are Jagged Edge. And that was like one of the nights of this Nocta retreat. Anyway, a lot of people are talking about all of these things. I think people are pleasantly happy that he's back outside, as I said. But people, what is making a little bit of news more than the average is not that, okay, he brought out Lil Shimmy last night. He brought out Jagged Edge. People felt like he was taunting A$AP Rocky. Okay? So Drake, while on stage, and they were doing this event, the event is called Nostalgia. He does this like in Canada at random times, but he brought it to New Jersey. And what he was doing this event, basically the premise of the event is, let's play classic tunes and kind of like almost like sing it over, and like it's almost like a clash. It's like a battle of like, it's like an aux battle, right? But like who could play more classic songs. Anyway, in one of those, you know, after they play the classic songs or whatever, you know, people are there, they love Drake. They're like, Drake, you know what I mean? It's Iceman season, it's whatever. And Drake plays one of his classics. He's not really performing, but he plays it. And people have captured video of him playing the song and turning up to it. And they feel like a gesture he does is poking fun at A$AP Rocky. Now, if anyone knows the song Burning Bridges, you know, like, where your baby mama at? Where's she at, right? A lot of people feel like the song's already taking digs at A$AP Rocky, but they feel like he added on to that by even doing even more disrespectful gesture, which is, I think on the song, he says, you see what talking gets you. Now, back in the day, and we'll get into this, A$AP Rocky supposedly had gotten cut, like in London, on his face. I think this is the picture of like the scar he had at first. I met with him and interviewed him not too long ago. I didn't see a scar. Some people claim he got plastic surgery or did something miraculous with whatever, but I didn't see a scar when I kind of watched him. But I mean, of course, I'm not looking at a man's mouth and lips like that though. But anyway, this is what supposedly they're saying happened, and Drake was doing a gesture. Check this out. Okay, so it's at the part where he's saying, look in the mirror, see what talking gets you. He goes like this, kind of showing the scar motion where people could be like, okay, that is clearly an additional dig at Look in the mirror, see what talking. Where she at? Yeah. Where she at? Yo, baby, mom ain't even. It's kind of crazy, and I do like A$AP Rocky or whatever, but I'm like, truth be told, this might be one of the most diabolical like diss songs, because like it's not like clearly it's aimed at A$AP and like and Rihanna, but the majority of people have adopted this diss song in their own life. Like, they're not thinking about Rihanna or they're not thinking about A$AP Rocky, but that's why the song is that popular. But now I could imagine Rocky and Rihanna probably fucking hate this song, because as people are turning up to this and keep doing this, it's really jabbing at them, right?
I'm post a single. I'm off a quay, make my body tingle. Look in the mirror, see what talk can get you. You should be swimming with the fucking fishes. But I off a quay, make my body tingle. Look in the mirror, see what talk can get you. Where she at? Yeah. Your baby mom ain't even post a single. I'm off a quay, make my body tingle. Look in the mirror, see what talk can get you. You should be swimming with the fucking fishes. But I off a quay, make my body
Okay, anyway. So a lot of people are saying, damn, it looks like Drake, Drake is not really forgetting his beef. And I'm going to be honest with you. I keep telling you, I do believe out of all of the beefs that Drake has, him Kendrick, him Ross, him Metro, I think this Rocky thing, he really dislikes this nigga more than anything. Every time it comes to him cooking niggas, and I've always said I like Rocky, but he sautés Rocky like it's he sautés Rocky like it's going out of style. He's like, he's like, better try to model again before you try to drop another single. Like, he's always shitting on Rocky. Like, I could see there's straight vitriol here. Now, let me go back to the interview I had with Rocky, and we're going to kind of investigate this because I'm going to be honest with you. I could tell Drake really doesn't fuck with this guy. A$AP Rocky, Drake. No. A$AP Rocky, Akademiks Drake. Akademiks Drake. What did he say? Because I remember he said a bunch of shit to me about it. Okay, let's go to the clipped out version. Okay.
50 kept calling him out like, man, this is the type of work.
Okay, let's go to the Drake part. Show transcript. Let's go to Drake. Bang. Oh my God. How do we search a transcript? Does anybody know when he says it?
Shout outs Fifth, man. From that, and what he did when I was a kid and
Okay, here we go.
You supposedly were romantically involved with his baby mama, right? Before that.
Okay, this was a Drake shit. Like, one thing I did like about this, A$AP Rocky admitted, he's like, yeah, we're beefing over bitches. I was like, yeah, that's the best beefs, I ain't gonna lie.
Like, when the world knew Lil Wayne was working on his skate.
They look behind the curtains, when you...
Chapter 1. It's a crazy ass, long ass title. Don't ask me why I named it that. But I was telling my fans and all of this, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to do this. I'm about to... You know about that shit?
Nah.
Check that shit out. I thought old boy was my man. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was my dude.
You talking about Drake?
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I first met him, and it was just like, he seemed embraceful and shit and all that. Like, you know what I mean? We went on tour with him.
Yeah, did music together, some great songs.
Yeah, right. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I think when I got with my girl, he just started throwing shots out of nowhere. Like, I just woke up and just felt like he was just throwing subs and shit. And then
I started before that.
Nah.
It was completely normal and
bro.
I think y'all beefing on women, honestly.
I think so too, but I don't know.
But it starts before Ring.
I don't know. Perhaps. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, niggas know how I give it up. Before my girl, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch. Like, that's what I was doing to niggas, respectfully. And maybe that might be it.
That's why.
Nigga, we all, everybody do it to each other.
That's crazy.
What? That's player. Listen.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, hold up. Is everybody knew I'm Mr. Fuck Your Bitch? What?
I was doing to niggas, respectfully. Before my girl, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch. Like, that's what
nah. Yo, why Rocky talking like this?
Niggas know how I give it up. Before my girl, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch. Like, that's what I was doing to niggas, respectfully.
That's crazy. The fact that he said respectfully afterwards is even worse.
Perhaps. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, niggas know how I give it up. Before my girl, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch. Like, that's what I was doing to niggas, respectfully. And maybe that might be it.
That's why.
Nigga, we all, everybody do it to each other. What? That's player. Listen.
So if we're going to talk, so you supposedly were romantically involved with his baby mama, right? Before then, and yeah, I think that's natural. Where someone's like, obviously, probably it wasn't no malicious shit, but yeah, it gets a little odd there, right? Like where, yeah, you my man's, but like you may hit my BM, like it get a little odd. So that's what I'm saying.
Nah, bro. Yo, listen. For a nigga like me, bro, I'm not the first nigga that fucked my girl or my baby mother or my wife. Somebody predates that. Get off that sucker shit. What we talking about right now? Females sound like some female shit. We sound like
Chat, do y'all look at it like that? I ain't gonna lie, man. When I get a baby mom, I hope every nigga who fucked her before dies. Like, died, nigga. Yo, it's like, that's why I can't date no single mom. I could date a single mom when she tell me that her baby father, like, she visit that nigga at the cemetery. Like, yo, bro, like, it's over. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, yo, the only time I date a single mom is like, yo, her baby daddy dead. I ain't gonna lie, I almost convinced a chick to do murder one time. I'm like, yo, I would take you serious. You just gotta kill your baby father. She's like, I don't fuck him no more. Yeah, but like, is he breathing? Like, yo, what are we talking about? Hey, get that nigga out of here. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, yo, I don't know. Maybe that's some tender behavior by me. Rocky, the thing when I take Rocky's like opinion different, because I know Rocky been slaying mad bad bitches early. Like, bitches love him like he's a bitch. Like, if you get what I mean. Like, now on some weird shit. I'm like, women always talk about ASAP Rocky like he's a bad bitch. Like, they be like they're thirsty for him. So I'm like, maybe he's just had his pick of the litter that his mindset towards shit is just more mature. Me, if you got a kid with a nigga, hit me up when that nigga dies. When that nigga dies, like, I bet. Now we cooking. You feel what I'm saying?
females talking about females. That's crazy.
So you didn't feel any way about his past with?
I don't care about nobody that predates me. Like, nobody. That was before me. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Go back in the hands of time and rewrite history? Niggas be too insecure and dwelling on stupid shit. What the fuck that got to do with me? That's crazy. If that's the case, it'll be like, I don't want her mad at the whole world. If she like what we doing?
Okay, but all right. So walk me down the timeline. Because I thought you were taking shots, like y'all both were taking like little subliminal shots.
Man, nah, gangster.
So he just mentions you. What song did he mention you on? Was it Push Ups or was it like the last one?
I don't know. He been talking about niggas, bro. He been talking about niggas throwing shots before the Kendrick shit and all that, bro. Talking about a nigga broad, talking about my girl, talking about
okay.
he just
Was Fear Heist before that?
I don't even know what that is, but I'm just saying, like, is that the shit he was talking?
Yo, Rocky, you definitely know what Fear Heist was. When he was like, yo, yo, Drake got a bad, like, thing about that. Drake be talking about niggas' wives and shit. Yo, sidebar. We're gonna get back into the sidebar. Yo, real talk. Now I got the full detail. My people told me because I was so drunk. So I'm drunk at a steak party. Shout to Steak, shout to Bijan, shout to Kill. Like, we over there, we having a good time. I'm taking shots. Nigga, I was so drunk. Nigga, I'm on the mic with Central C. I don't even remember that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, that's how you know I was drunk. Shout to Sway Lee. Sway Lee was like, let's keep partying, nigga. Like, nigga, I fell asleep in the car. So, like, they told me after, be like, yo, you know, Sway Lee was trying to get. Anyway, we was in the joint. I grabbed the mic from the DJ, like, just, I'm bullying the scene on some real, yo, nigga, I ain't gonna cap with you.
I bully the whole scene.
I bully the whole scene, because I'm like, I'm with my Steak homies, like, you know I rock with Steak heavy, like, Charlamagne can't stop that. So I'm like, yo, I showed up to this shit to kick it with Steak niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Because, you feel me? Me and them, we locked in. But anyway, man, I'm over here. I'm showing a good time. I'm taking mad shots with him. That's why I'm so drunk. I'm taking shots with everybody connected to Steak, bro. You feel me? Like, I see Jake Paul dap him up. All right, go over there, nigga. Like, I'm over. Anyway, I get to the shit. It's about to be performances. Nigga, I snatched the mic out of the DJ hand. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I snatched the mic. Hey! Nigga, I got the OVO chain on. I'm popping it. I ain't gonna lie. Steak was kind of bullshitting, too. They were teasing like Drake was coming. Drake already hit me. He wasn't coming. I ain't gonna cap. Yo, Drake. Actually, I FaceTime Drake a couple times. Drake's like, act 9, enjoy your night. I'm not becoming there, bro. I'm like, fuck that. Now I got the mic. Bro, the bitches in there, nigga, I could smell the pheromones, nigga. These bitches are moist. They're just, nigga, they just see the owl in there going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That chain is a cheat code. Like, yo, that chain is a cheat code, bro. So anyway, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, hey, I'm like, so I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause remember, I know y'all know I was really a DJ, but I really was a DJ. I know how to get the crowd popping. You know how the baby was like, yo, who ain't got AIDS? Who ain't fucking apart? And you know how you got in trouble for that? Sometimes you gotta say stuff as a DJ to get the crowd wild. Like, yo, if you know you took a shower before you came here, put your hands in the air. That's what's happening. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to hype the crowd. I'm drunk. Nigga, at one point, nigga, I just started lying. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Nigga, I just grabbed them. So I'm on the mic. Like, they kind of feeling the vibe. Yo, the OVO chain on my neck is looking like a bat signal, nigga. Like, I see bitches just as I'm moving, they're moving with the chain. I'm like, oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie. Remember, I was talking Drake the whole night. Nigga, I just lied. I said, yo, y'all make some noise right now. My nigga Drake say he about to be on the way. Lying. Yo, the girl, they're wilding. Now, this is what my security told me. I ain't know who was in the building. Shakira was in the building. Nigga, I don't be knowing. Nigga, I'm just a nigga, bro. Like, I go in the building, as long as my ops ain't in there that we got to kill each other and fight, I'm not looking for first of all, I don't even get invited to shit that Shakira's at. Shakira's there, Tiana, Taylor. Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, I'm snatching mics. Nigga, the fuck? I don't know nothing. This is white people shit, bro. I've never been to some shit like this. I swear. Like, low-key, I went there and I was like, I've never felt more safe. Honestly. I even told my security, I'm like, yo, I'm never going to another Sexy Red party. That shit we went to with Steak, I felt safe, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm snatching a mic, bro. So anyway, so Shakira was there. Tiana Taylor was there. I don't know. Who else was there? Mad people, nigga. Anyway, you know who was also there? Serena Williams was there. This is what they told me, because I told them yesterday, because they were retelling me the story again. They said when you kept saying on the mic, because apparently I think I kicked off the DJ right when he played Shebang. I said, hold on, nigga, OVO nigga in the building. I'm fully OVO now, chat. I'm like fully OVO. Like, it's OVO act in the building now, nigga. Nigga, I take the mic. Like, it's like a hosting. Yo, hold up. Nah, stop it. I hit stop on the DJ. I know how to work the turntables, nigga. So I'm over here like, yo, y'all want to hear the song? Or y'all want Drake to pop out? Ah! I'm like, I bet. So now, nigga, I spun Manish on the beach, bang, 20 times, nigga, gassing him up. Yo, matter of fact, yo, Drake hit me 5 away. Oh my God, lying. Yo, so I learned the next day. My security's like, yo, when you took the mic, I don't know if you knew, but in the section like behind the DJ, Serena was there with a white dude. I said, a white dude? I said, nigga, that's her husband, nigga. Like, that's the nigga who found Reddit. They said every time you played the Manish on the whatever, she was trying not to dance, and that nigga was just looking left and right, like you don't know if Chubb's gonna walk in left. Then I said, nigga, you know Drake dissed them, right? Yo, Chad, I ain't shit. I'm like, oh, I'm over here giving Serena Williams and her husband PTSD because I'm lying that Drake might walk in here and they're like, oh, hell no. What? No. Wait, what? Yo, y'all remember Drake dissing a nigga? Yo, Drake dissed this nigga on middle of the ocean, bro. Yo, Drake randomly just said, yo, Serena, your husband's a groupie. Then he low-key threw a threat in it. Yo, he was like this. That nigga head was on a swivel. Yo, Serena, I apologize for that. Like, I lied. Drake wasn't coming. He been told me he wasn't coming. I didn't know it was giving people trauma. They were like, yo, bro, they was on edge. I'm like, oh, shit. Fuck.
Here 8 carats like vegetarian.
I played this with my team yesterday. I said, bro, Drake dissed Serena and her nigga. They said, no, she was with some white guy. I think it was her manager. I said, no, nigga, that's her fucking husband, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? A white, she dates. Look, Serena and husband. But the nigga found Reddit. So I'm not trying to shit out. I don't got no beef with him. Like, I didn't see him. So, like, if I hear she's with a white dude, why would she not be with her husband? So I'm assuming it's her husband, all right? Because this nigga, all I'm telling you, after I'm hitting the Manish on the beach, a bang, spin it again. Yo, Drake by the... Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I was lying. By the way, I didn't even tell Drake to say it. Because Drake might be like, yo, act, don't be lying on my name like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I was so lit in the club, and they was looking at the OVO out chain like, wait, is Drake in here? It's crazy. When I walk in with the chain, it's like they forget I'm act. They're like, OVO is here. I'm like, really? Really? So chat, yeah, I'm trying to impress my steak homies. I'm trying to get my deal up. I'm like, yo, Cuffham told me a steak deal. I'm like, I bet I'm trying to get a bigger deal. I'm over here. I'm like, yo, Bijan to kill. Let's. So now I take the mic. I'm over here. I'm like, I'm gonna make this shit pop because they're also watching. You know what I mean? They watching me. They're like, oh shit, Ak is lit. Everybody coming over for pictures. I'm like, nah, fuck these other niggas. No, I'm only here for y'all niggas. You gotta know how to work a room. People coming up to me like I'm the celebrity. I'm looking at the steak niggas like, y'all the celebrity. Y'all cut my checks. I like y'all. Anyway, so I'm doing this. I'm doing like my little brown noses, snoozing and shit like that. You see, I'm gonna admit it. Charlamagne ain't gonna lie about it. I'm gonna admit it. So anyway, I'm doing my thing. I'm moving and grooving. So now I get on the mic. I'm trying to get it popping. Yo, I could tell, I'm watching my steak. They ain't never had a night like this in life. The crowd is going crazy. It's a bunch of white women. Once I said Drake is on the way, you know, you try a lie and you just hear it go crazy. I had to feed into it, bro. I just kept teasing them. Drop it again. Spin that. Nah, spin that. Yo, y'all not making enough noise. If y'all really ready to see the boy. But you're sleeping. Anyway. Go back to sleep. Anyway. Chat. These motherfuckers is going crazy. Motherfucker interrupted my damn speech. I'm telling you were there, nigga. I'm telling the story. See, you sleeping. You drunk. I'm telling the story about, well, I didn't remember. Me on the mic lying that Drake was coming. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm like, I didn't even know I did that. Nigga, I'm drunk. Nigga, I didn't know what I did. All I know is that the niggas who I came to impress felt good. So that's all I cared about. I just made sure, you know what I mean? I was just like, as long as my steak people was good, I'm straight. Anyway, my security, the chick I'm with, and my Claudia, that's my assistant. I guess they peeped Serena and the white dude, and they're like, yo, bruv. Nigga was looking like, yo, they said the look the nigga had on his face, bruv, I don't know you like that, so I'm not beefing you. This is what they tell me. I'm not beefing you, gangy. So Serena husband guy, I'm not beefing you. I know it's not beefing you, but they told me the look you had on your face and how you was looking around. Yo, you know when you on an airplane and it says like, in case of emergencies, there will be lighted signs showing you the exits. It's like you were looking on the ground for the illuminated signs to get the fuck out of there. It's like, you don't know if Chubbs gonna jump out of there. It's like you was thinking about, how do I get out of here? Like, yo, where do I go? I'm sorry. Like, I was lying. Drake was never coming. I'm so sorry. Serena, forgive me. And homie, like, I know you found it Reddit. I'll be on Reddit. Don't ban me on. Actually, I don't even have an account on Reddit. But I apologize. I apologize for spooking you. Somebody said you be over exaggerating, bruv. I'm not over exaggerating. I didn't know I did that. They told me that. I remember talking to Drake earlier because I thought, nigga, they had a drink named after him. It's called The Boy. And I was like, yo, respectfully, Drake, my mans, I know I got the chain, but like, my nigga, I can't drink a drink called The Boy. Yo, man, a bad man. I'm not drinking no fucking drink called The Boy. Yo, the boy juice, I'm not drinking the boy juice. It's not happening. Yo, man, a bad man. I'm not drinking that. That's not what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm not doing that, chat. I'm not doing that. You know? But they told me, they were like, yo, you remember you snatching the mic? I'm like, I kind of don't remember snatching the mic. I only asked one question. I didn't snatch the mic from Sway Lee or Sense. They said, no, you snatch it from the DJ. I'm like, oh, that's within my character. Yeah. Nigga, because I used to DJ. Man, shut up. You told my bullshit, nigga. Let me talk. Yeah, no, that's definitely, that's me super lit. So I know I did snatch the mic. They said, but you know when you got on the mic, I said, did I embarrass myself? They said, no, you ain't embarrassed yourself, but you kept telling them that Drake might be pulling up. And I'm like, fuck, okay. That's some DJ shit, my nigga. Some DJ shit. I gotta get the crowd lit. Anyway. Okay, anyway. So, I want to apologize to Serena and her husband. I'm sorry if I gave y'all PTSD. That's what my security said. Like, yo, she was in the cut. She, like, the niggas looking around. And then I had to play them the song. I said, yo, Drake lightweight threatened them. Because Drake called Serena's husband a groupie and then says, if we run into you. Like, come on. He thought it was Suzuki. Like, I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry for lying there. And just know that's not within my character. But if y'all get act lit at a party, man, especially a party that's not full of ratchets, it was filled with like all white people. It was like the safest party I've ever been to. It's the safest party I've ever been to. I love parties like that. Like the Sexy Red party was like, yo, one of these bitches might have smuggled a gun in their weave or some shit. I don't know. Anyway. But that party was good. Anyway, okay. That was a little sidebar. That was a sidebar. We're back to it. So we're back at ASAP Rocky and Drake. What's the beef? Why is Drake doing the fucking motion kind of referring to ASAP Rocky getting cut? By the way, if you're wondering, because I remember looking at him as well, if you're wondering, I think the scar on ASAP's face is on the weak side. So this side over here, so this side you can't see, that's where the scar is. Honestly, when I looked at it, you could barely see anything. Like, you would have to literally have known everything to kind of be like it's a scar. So I don't know if it's just healed like that. I've heard it's plastic surgery, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Talking crazy.
But this is ASAP explaining his beef for Drake.
Yeah.
He was talking crazy. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like this.
So y'all must have a little subliminal. Every time I've seen, and maybe I'm giving him too much credit. And
you probably are. Listen, I know how much you favoritize that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. You got to get off that bias shit too, gangster. You be too nah. You not fair. Like only time you fair is when the Henny in your system and you behind your computer desk. That's the only time.
Yo, Sam Sneak, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get back on my DJing shit, bro. I'm telling you, I love being in front of a crowd. Nigga, I basically started doing comedy because I like being in front of a crowd. But like DJing, oh man, I kind of want to start getting back into it. Yo, Sam Sneak, yo, what's up, yo? Let's book some dates, me and you. Shout out to Sam. Yeah, y'all know Sam Sneaky. He a dedicated chat nigga, man. That's my guy.
Other than that, you not fair all the time. But you my man, so I fucks with you. But look, like, keep it gangster with you, bro. 2020, where Drewski hosted the whole that nigga got me a Jams chain and like, yo, bro, like, you know, like you my brother. Like I still got the chain. I still cherish it. That's my, you know, he remember Yams. You know what I mean? Like, he came to Yams Day. He was there. You feel me? Like, that's 2020, gangster. Like, me and Shorty was locked in. That's where everything is subsequent after that. That's where all the shots start happening. That's when I start seeing niggas saying funny shit. And
you never did nothing.
What, like shot at him?
Yeah.
Never.
Because you know, sometimes as rappers, it might be like, oh, you trying to act like, oh, he got a one up on me.
I'm
fishing at because I would have to. Anything. So that's
I would have to be a sucker nigga to think like that. I don't move like that, bro. You can't see by that ain't my style, gangsta. I know it's kind of hard to tell now, but like, why I gotta do that for?
Okay, and this don't sound like I'm definitely like being biased, but you know his style is always kind of like hating on the next nigga. Like it is kind of style.
If it is,
the music is like, yo, that's the nigga you chose. Like, yo, what's up?
Nah,
that's kind of been part of the, but it's music.
I respect that music, nigga. I'm in real life, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'ma fuck your bitch. Keep playing with me. Like, that's how I give it up. Like, you know what I'm saying.
So those shots kind of happen. You're kind of ignoring all that shit, and then the battle starts. And then
The only reason I said something was because I felt like he took a shot at my girl.
but why'd you pick that though?
Because hear me out. He just said he was just on tour
Okay.
and said something about my girl. That was like 2 weeks prior to me saying what I said. That's 2 weeks. And
He said something or he performed the song.
he was like, I don't want to perform this on some girly shit. Like,
okay.
Stop acting oblivious.
No.
You acting dumb now, gang. You know what's up. You know what's up,
You
gangster.
just jogged my memory. What I'm saying is there's so much things. I'm stuck on the song where it's disrespectful, clearly.
I'm not just talking about songs. It's things, it's songs,
Alright,
it's shots. Nigga, shots
So
ain't
now
just...
you give the timeline. Yeah, he's on.
He said that. I said what I said. I realized this battle is between two niggas sparring. Like, that's them. Like, he said what he said, and I ain't got nothing to say until I put out my project.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to say what I said. That's it.
But some people feel like they recruited you for the, like you were on the We Still Don't Trust You.
Yeah.
So was the goal of that to, let's get this nigga? Because people thought it was like a jump.
Nah, they could.
Nigga, man, I'm tired of this nigga.
Nah, they could think what they want. Listen, I fuck with Tro. I fuck with Metro. Like, at the end of the day, listen, look out for the next joint. This too. Listen, Tro been working on me on this album, Don't Be Dumb. He been working me for years, bro, on this shit. He put out 2 albums before that one. I was on each of them. You feel me? So, nah, bro, that was just, I was on that. You feel me? And I said what I said. And I shouldn't have, because it was petty. And I was being messy by putting another woman, saying something about another woman. That's corny.
You told the feature on
What I did, like, you feel me? Like, I thought about it, like, I probably could have left that out. You know what I'm saying? But I just needed niggas to know, like, when...
Have you guys never had that conversation?
Of course.
So you guys have talked as men.
Yes.
How does it make it to raps?
What you mean how it make it to raps? I just told you the nigga was talking about my broad, nigga.
So, but don't you hit him on text or whatever, like, yo, bro, what's up with this?
Talk to that nigga who got my number?
Huh.
The fuck I'm talking to that weird nigga for?
Damn. Yeah, they really don't fuck with each other, huh? God damn, man.
But you guys are friends.
You just asked me the same question. Like I told you, I thought we was friends too. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's over females. That's all jokes aside. I thought we was friends too. Last I checked. Next thing I know, niggas is throwing shots from like 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Niggas is throwing shots. Be happy for a nigga, man. Chill out. Like, niggas ain't trying to rub shit in your face. I'm really digging this. This is for real. This ain't about you, nigga. Life don't revolve, you know what I'm saying? Revolve around you.
You know, not that I want you to speak for her, but like, is she like kind of also like, well, it's like you with your girl and the ex nigga just keep like, yo, bro, you're written out of the picture, man. Like, move on.
I'm gonna be real. I think that's everybody's stance on it, yo. Everybody like, yo, this shit corny. What we talking about? Yo, your man got some weird tactical ways of trying to control narratives and spin shit. And if you a nigga that could see it, like for what it is,
I try to see. Well, that's what I'm asking you because like fans, we're looking at.
All right. Anyway, you guys should kind of watch it. That's A$AP Rocky kind of giving his own particular side of it. Clearly, obviously, Drake disses him on Burning Bridges. And obviously now he's making this like, you know, gestures. We should go into A$AP Rocky cut in London. Let's kind of get into supposedly what happened when he allegedly got cut. Nobody has a documentary on this? You know they be having the YouTube documentaries? A$AP Rocky cut in face London. Okay. Okay, maybe this is it.
After Travis Scott dropped Astroworld, it took him nearly 5 years 1,820 days before he followed up with Utopia. Kendrick Lamar dropped Damn on April 14th, 2017, and wouldn't put out his next solo album until 1,855 days after this on May 13th, 2022. Between SZA's Control and her release of SOS, there were 2,009 days that passed. A$AP Rocky, on the other hand, has yet to deliver his highly anticipated follow-up to 2018's album Testing, which dropped on May 25th, 2018. It's been over 2,000 days now, and we still have no singles, music videos, or any rollouts. The best thing we do have is the initially rumored name of the album to be All Smiles, which seems to have now changed to a title of Don't Be Dumb. And over
By the way, we got the album.
a year ago, about the new album, he actually said this.
Album's finished, don't be dumb, let's go.
2018
And by the way, so if you just looked at him right there, you don't see no scar. Like, you know, supposedly it's a scar like on his cheek. You don't see a scar.
Teen's album Testing, which dropped on May 25th, 2018. It's been over 2,000 days now, and we still have no singles, music videos, or any rollouts. The best thing we do have is the initially rumored name of the album to be All Smiles, which seems to have now changed to a title of Don't Be Dumb. And over a year ago, about the new album, he actually said this.
Album's finished, don't be dumb, let's go.
2018 was a long time ago. Drake hadn't released these 6 albums and also didn't know that he had a son. Luka Doncic couldn't grow a beard and played in Spain. LeBron was still a Cav. Rihanna was in love with a completely different man. Juice WRLD hadn't released an album. Everyone was itching for Chance the Rapper's follow-up to Coloring Book. Ronaldo and Messi were still playing for Real and Barca, and Mac Miller was dating Ariana Grande. So yeah, this was a long time ago. But it's not like A$AP Rocky has been hiding away these past 5 years. He's still been very active with various collabs in fashion, one-off songs and music videos, and very publicly dating Rihanna, who he has 3 kids with. Whenever I do see A$AP Rocky post something on Instagram though, the only comments I ever see are "Where the album, bruh?" "Drop the project, Rocky," and "Bro's still doing side quests." But I don't think anyone realizes why A$AP has yet to drop his project. And it's crazy to me that the reason behind this hasn't been discussed more widely. If you remember, back in the summer of 2019, A$AP Rocky was arrested in Sweden. Videos quickly surfaced of the rapper absolutely beating down on this dude.
I felt okay because I already fucked him up. Like, he got his ass whipped.
It was later revealed this dude was being a pestering ass to Rocky and his team, so maybe he deserved it.
We don't want no problems with these boys. They keep following us.
Nevertheless, Rocky was arrested and held up in a jail cell for over a month before he went to trial and stated his side of the story. The interesting thing is that during part of this story, he says this.
Your Honor, my life is very, very unique in particular. 10 months ago, I got stabbed in my face by strangers.
In this clip, that stabbing in the face Rocky is referencing is the whole reason we saw the babushka aesthetic he played out for much of 2018 and 2019. The reason being he got a gnarly gash when slashed in the face during the summer of 2018.
So that babushka thing was because it was trying to hide it? Oh.
Aesthetic he played out for much of 2018 and 2019. The reason being he got a gnarly gash when slashed in the face during the summer of 2018. This is when Babushka A$AP was born, which was even accompanied with a song spun off for the scar hidden and the story behind it very secretive as well. Anytime he is asked about how he got it, he gives a different reason. Once he said he faceplanted while riding a scooter, another time he said he fell on a treadmill. However, the real reason, as far as we can tell, was that it actually came about from a street fight he and his friends got into. Rocky did an interview with Esquire magazine in late summer of 2018, just weeks after this happened. The interview reads, "Just the other week, he, A$AP Rocky, got into a scrape in New York. Someone had gone for one of his friends, so Rocky piled in. I'm gonna be honest with you, we took a beating that day," he says. "I've been in London where people use pokers, but in New York, it's razor blades." He rubs his cheek. "I have no business being this pretty anyway." My hunch is that A$AP did not want this street fight news to get out in the open, and thus he hid the scar with his whole babushka aesthetic and then downplayed it anytime someone asked him about where he got it from. The only real good view we get of the scar is during a live cover he did of Otis Redding just a month after it happened.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
In his 2021 GQ cover story, where even then he remains super cryptic when asked about it. Aside from these two instances, we've never really seen
Oh, you can see it here too.
it, and not many people know about it. The real reason A$AP doesn't air out his dirty laundry, like that scar, is because he's had past run-ins with the law. With someone of his status, he realizes that nothing good will come about it if these altercations get brought out into the limelight. I mean, look what happened to him in Sweden. Oddly enough, this is why we have yet to get the follow-up album to 2018's Testing. Rocky is currently in the midst of a legal battle that could see him spending up to 10 years in prison. On November 6, 2021, Rocky apparently shot his longtime friend and former A$AP affiliate, A$AP Relly, in the hand while outside a parking garage on Hollywood Boulevard. The story goes that Relly had been upset Rocky had made a bunch of empty promises to the A$AP crew and left them all out to dry while he achieved his solo success. From this, the two began bad-mouthing one another until eventually they met up in person in Hollywood. This is where the shooting took place. Once news broke out about this, A$AP was arrested ASAP. nearly a year later in April 2022 at LAX. Then was put on a preliminary hearing in November 2023 where the judge indicated there was enough evidence to bring it to trial. But Rocky's lawyer, who's also representing Trump's legal case, damn, this guy's got a lot of work, is very confident Rocky will be fine.
We look forward to our day in court. I am certain Rocky is going to be vindicated when all this is said and done.
However, the big piece of evidence that cracked this case wide open was a video surveillance camera nearby which caught the whole altercation. The video doesn't look great for Rocky. I mean, firstly, it shows ASAP with a gun, and secondly, you can hear the sound of the gun firing twice. So in early 2024, the official trial will begin. At this time, the dumbest thing ASAP can do, aside from what he's already done, is drop his album, ironically titled Don't Be Dumb. Anything he raps on this can be used against him in court, so why the hell would he choose right now to release it? In fact, the whole timeline of this incident makes sense for the long album delays. The shooting took place in November 2021, so from then until it was announced this case would go to trial, it makes sense why ASAP has chosen to not release much music at all, albeit a whole album. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting that ASAP album anytime soon, but I also don't think Rocky's gonna be going to jail anytime soon either. Even with that video footage, the case doesn't seem very strong, and if anything, I think his ex-pal ASAP Relly is just trying to fleece some money out of him. ASAP, please, 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 don't be dumb. If you like this video, please subscribe or share it with a friend, and check out our other videos linked right here. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so supposedly, ASAP Rocky had a comment about the scar, and according to him, what he had said was, I was riding a Razor scooter. I did a pop-up wheelie and just ate shit, and I had a big gash on my face. He said I had to get plastic surgery. So he admits that the scar was fixed by plastic surgery. I'm telling you, I was in his presence. It was barely noticeable. I couldn't really tell. I couldn't really tell. A lot of, he's from New York. A lot of people thought it was $150. He's never admitted that at all. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just looking through this article. Oh, and this is the article here. ASAP Rocky explains why he keeps rocking babushkas. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah. He was called Babushka Boy. And when you kind of look down on it, so of course, he's not the first musician to wear a scarf on his head. But not only has his trendy look motivated his fellow musicians to wrap themselves up in headscarves in the name of fashion, it also inspired a track called Babushka, which he told GQ originated after a gnarly scooter incident. It was inspired by a situation where my face got cut, and I started walking around with a babushka to cover it. It was about last September. It started with a yellow one. Then I was on Trevor Noah's show. I actually did Vogue shoot the day after I got my face slashed. When asked to further clarify how he reportedly slashed his face, the rapper bristled a bit. I was riding a Razor scooter. I did a pop-up wheelie and just ate shit. I had a fucking big gash on my face. I had to get plastic surgery. Here we are. According to Drake, he's not playing it like that. Drake is saying, see what talking gets you, which kind of like makes people think, oh, that's a clear reference to a $150. That's interesting. That is interesting. ASAP Rocky, Drake. It's been a long time. All this shit started over Rihanna, huh? Drake stole ASAP Rocky's show with Nonstop and Sycamore. So this is 2018 or 2019. So they were cool enough that he brought out Drake then. But when did ASAP start dating Rihanna?
can't stand. Get like me. Never met a motherfucker fresh like me. All these motherfuckers wanna dress like me. But the pros to your dog make you sweat like me. Cause I'm the nigga, like how you figure it. Fuck that bitches, she rollin' switches for her bitches. I want my niggas, they getting bigger, boy.
Stop test. Special guest, please reveal yourself. Okay, let's continue with this test.
It look cool to me. Okay. Oh yeah, interesting.
Is it a real thing or is it just promo?
I think hip hop tactics and beefs is like WWF. It's like wrestling all the way, right? But this thing between us, it's not real smoke, but I just don't with him. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? We was once friends. I feel like it's over females. I feel like he wasn't happy and he expressed that.
Yeah.
And I think at some certain point when everybody getting older and it's just like you're supposed to be moving on, for you to still be picking at a female and all that, that's soft to me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't put out an album. I didn't put out music for me to really say something back, you know? And I finally did say something back to a few people. You know, not just, it ain't just about one person. I'm talking to whoever feel like I'm talking to them, you know?
Is it a real thing or is it just promo?
I think hip hop tactics and beefs is like WWF. It's like wrestling all the way, right? But
Interesting.
Is it a real?
What do y'all think? Do y'all think Drake is inviting bad energy? Do you think Drake is just popping the shit? Do you think Drake is taking it too serious? I think some people might look at it and be like, yo, if you're referencing, okay, let's say it's a beef between females. It's never gotten physical. But it's kind of at the point where it's like, yeah, I guess it's crash out time. If you refer him being in a violent incident, it's like clowning somebody dead man's almost, right? It's like if y'all kind of going back and forth to a certain extent, there's like boundaries. You don't clown nigga dead man's unless you trying to really get in the field. Yeah, I feel like Drake has now kind of like kicked it off where, shit, you know, they were both at the World Cup. Do you think if they both see each other, it's crash out time? I'm not saying that they would, but do you believe that the disrespect now is at of that level? Y'all let me know.